Merry Christmas all.
Yeah, happy Christmas. Thanks so much for watching and what have you. And I think this video is probably going to be a bit of a mishmash because we've just been pottering around, but have a fantastic one and look forward to seeing you in the new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year as well. Bye.
Well, if you watched the last video, you know that we are here just down south of Lyon. And today I've got a little job to do because I noticed that the backlights on this particular truck here, when I first bought it, really weren't up to scratch. As you can see, they're old LED ones, and this one has stopped working. So I've got some new ones, which hopefully are going to be relatively easy. I probably just jinxed it to fit. So I'm going to get on with that. I should also admit that I didn't actually improve the operation of this one by reversing it into a tree. But there we go, that's just between you and me. Anyway, a little bit of electrics. I've got to strip down the thing and test all the wires. So somewhere in the back of this one, I've got all my electrical kit. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to find it. So what I'm really hoping, I've got a wiring diagram for the new one. I'm really hoping that they're actually going to follow the same colour scheme. They look like they might. Is it too much to hope these things are standard? Guess we're about to find out. Yeah, you can see I did really give it a proper smack. So yeah, a little bit beyond time to sort it out. Ho hum. That's trees for you. So I'm going to leave that there so I can at least see, hopefully, where the wires were going. But yeah, you can see why that wasn't working very well. Rat's nest. So I thought I'd just make a little comparison. I've done one side and you can see it's, even in bright sunlight, it's pretty nice and bright. Whereas this one, the old knackered one, you really can barely see it from a distance. So I saved you a lot of swearing and what have you. I've got to get some proper tape to bind this up, but I've cleared up the rat's nest that was back there. I'll get the other side done, and that's another little job done, you know, continuing lorry maintenance. I suppose the alternative is go and buy a nice new vehicle and pay through the nose for it. As it is, touch wood, pretty happy with this one. So That's it.
Là. C'est loupé.
Just on a little walk here, and you do find things that you think, oh, that's a good idea, and I hadn't actually thought of that. We're just in an apple orchard, and they've planted crab apples sort of every few sections. Ah, that's a really nice thing. Actually, looks really cool as well. Presumably that helps with the fertilisation. A bit foggy here today, but nice to be out for a walk. I'm going to come back and probably pick some rose hips. In fact, we might send Nicholas and Lucian to come and pick some rose hips. What do you reckon?
Funny.
Make a good syrup. It is a little bit deliberate. Oh, look at all this equipment. International.
Ma carte est là.
Nice little jardin potager. Throw the keys actually.
That looks like bok choy.
Yeah, it's chard.
Chard.
Yeah.
What's that?
That plant.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort of brassica.
Whoa.
Bah! Hello, sheep. Dovecots up in the cut there. That's pretty cool. Looks slightly unloved. Very cool though.
petit en priorité.
Wait, là, on est en train de mettre 5 taille. C'est normal? Well, I bought some new tyres. Here they are. And all of these cost me about the same as the breakdown on the motorway. So I think it's going to have been a bit of a false economy not to have changed them. So that is what I'm going to go and do. As you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful day. It's about -4 here. So that should be nice. We're going to start up the truck and see how she's going.